I'm here at ODTUG, Kscope 25 in beautiful Grapevine, Texas, and I have the pleasure of being able to ask good questions today of Brock Ray from Troust. Brock, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So, how many Kscopes is this for you? First or 78th?
This is my second Kscope, but our team has been coming every year, and so we rotate the staff that comes, and I get the pleasure of being here this year.
Awesome. Why do they keep coming back to Kscope?
Well, Kscope is absolutely the premier Oracle Apex conference, and as Apex developers, obviously we want to be learning and talking and just being involved with all the wonderful people here.
Yeah, I can't believe every time I think that we have all of the Apex developers, I go into the Apex Symposium on Sunday and it gets bigger and bigger.
Right.
So yeah, this year there were hundreds of people in that room, and I think there were still one standing at the back. So.
And it's really amazing to see how Apex is growing and growing, and every year there's new people that are brand new to Apex, and that's so fun to see.
It's you're in the right place. It's
That's
always
right.
good to be in a high demand, low supply type industry. So on that note, what does Troust do for the Apex community?
Yeah, well, we're Apex developers, and so we help companies either that are looking to build something brand new, looking to do some sort of application modernization. We do a lot of work modernizing Oracle Forms, for example, which everybody's trying to finally get off of.
I've been trying to kill it for 20 plus years.
Exactly.
Thank you for finally fighting the good fight.
Yeah, well, like I said, so we're doing that, or moving from other tech stacks, et cetera, doing ERP extensions. We get to do a lot of work with that and any other sort of integration. So yeah, we really enjoy working with Apex, and it's a wonderful platform.
So one of the things I've noticed about developers putting applications together, no offense to any Apex, it's just a common thing, is they'll ask the client, what do you want me to build? And they'll build exactly that. And sometimes, no offense, it looks kind of ugly.
Right.
Like, what's Troust's solution? Like, how do you solve that problem?
Yeah, well, Troust's solution is that we put UX and UI at the forefront. That's actually my role with the company, so I end up sitting between either the clients or the BAs, whoever's determining requirements, and the developers. I help to determine exactly what it should look like, and very often we make things that look nothing like standard Apex, if that's what's called for. We recently did a project that I actually got to highlight at Open Mic Night last night that is a social media application.
Wow.
So it looks like LinkedIn or Threads, not like Apex. Now, obviously, we still use all the wonderful tools in Apex, right? We're building Apex standard applications as much as anything, but even when we do something that looks like Apex, we put a focus on usability so that we're ensuring that the users are finding what they need, getting what they need out of the application first and foremost, not just, oh, well, we made a report, we made a form.
Well, thank you. As we go from that Oracle Forms world into the beautiful, wonderful Oracle Application Express, the Apex world, thank you for killing off the ugly forms. I've seen far too many that are pure migrations. It's like, yeah, you fixed the technology, but you didn't make people happy to go in it. So
that's right.
Thank you for bringing UX where it matters.
And even business users, using stuff to get data about their business, you want to give them something that is enjoyable to use. If that's possible out of some of these enterprise applications, that's what we aim for.
I'm a UX fan and also a critic myself. Whenever I talk to people about, here's a good example and here's a bad example. For my bad example, I tend to have them go look at Salesforce.
Right.
Yes. It's amazing for a cloud-based product how it looks like it could have been built in 1987.
Yeah.
But, and I'm not trying to bash Salesforce, just your user experience. It's abysmal. But anyway, thank you for being here. You're part of the Troust empire, and if I may repurpose something from the Brits, the sun seems never to set on the Troust empire.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's fantastic to be in this remote-first world. We have people all over the world, Peru and Montreal and Ireland. We obviously work with folks then even in India, but I'll tell you that one of the things that's great about Troust is we do have developers, nearshore developers that we work with So it's in the same time zone. The language barrier is a little bit less than you might find with some other developers from some other countries. But all of our clients, what's great is they're getting to work with leadership that's here based in the States. And so me, our senior developers, our practice leaders, our architects, those folks are all stateside, so you get that leadership, and then obviously we work with developers that are near shore in order to help ensure that we're being able to be competitive from a cost perspective.
That's awesome. I like the smart shoring concept.
Yeah.
And it also benefits the client. I think in a lot of cases, people are like, oh, we sent our developers to the farthest, cheapest place we could, even though the quality is plummeted. Like you're putting it where it makes sense for the client.
Right.
And it's putting them first as opposed to putting your profit margin
Yes,
first.
exactly.
So, big picture, what separates Troust from anybody else? Like, why should they call you?
Yeah, well, I think it's, so we've been around for about 25 years now, and we always put relationships first. We like to say that we want to earn your trust before we earn your business. And you're going to find a much higher touch relationship with us. You're going to be talking to our senior leadership anytime you're working with us, and you're going to have that access to those senior level people for any help that you might need. So you combine that with a focus on usability, trying to ensure that applications do what your users need, aren't just something that a developer spun up. Again, like you say, no offense to developers. I love developers. I work with them every single day. Some of my best friends are developers. And I'm a bit of a developer myself because I work directly in Apex. It's a great tool. But it's not just something that a developer spun up. We really take care to ensure that the application is what both the client and your users need so that they can get their work done better.
Well, thank you for making things more usable. Thank you for getting it implemented quickly. Thank you for being here at Kscope. I hope to see you back in a future year. And to everybody listening, keep asking those good questions.
3, 2,